As usual, I'm Crude the Corpse, and today's guest is Alex Palma. Go right ahead and introduce yourself.
Nice, man. It's awesome. First time doing, or maybe no, I've done this actually a few times, but it just feels like the first time I've done one of these. And my name's
Uh,
Alex, and Alex Palma, and I'm an artist. I work in right now in the video game industry, but I do concept art for pretty much anything: animation, film work, book illustration, covers, stuff like that. Yeah, pretty excited
Damn,
to do one of these.
I could tell you were just absolutely filled with glee.
I'm not, I wouldn't call myself like the best interviewee, but I'm always intrigued and learning what people are interested about, when it comes to learning art or uh, just getting better uh, when it comes to, being their own artist or just art in general. Like that's my field. And yeah.
All right. Um, as you said, this is your first time being on here doing it like this. Uh, yeah, we usually start it for any bloodies wondering because yeah, we were having a little bit of trouble trying to get everything going through, but hey, it's better now, so no complaining. Um, but this fellow is one hell of a fucking artist. Um, not even kidding. Looking at his concepts, they look absolutely insane. Which like, where the hell do you get your ideas from? Is it because you said you work for like video games and everything right now? Are the concepts you have on your Instagram, are those a part of it, or are those just fresh out of your mind?
Yeah, so the stuff I have on Instagram, yeah, that's sort of what I'm trying to lean. Most of it is my stuff. I think the earlier stuff is the stuff that I've done for games and film. Uh, I've always wanted something of my own, so little by little, I just started posting stuff on Instagram, and doing it daily, making it a habit for me. Little by little, it kind of started evolving in its own thing. And yes, they're all kind of my ideas. I like to borrow ideas from things I like, and blend them in, and kind of when I spit them out, I like to kind of give them put sort of like my own techniques that I like as well, that I've learned throughout the years while working in the industry.
All right, exactly with your style, because dude, I'm just gonna pull them up on my end so that way I could look at them again. Because dude, it's crazy. The amount of detail that's put into all of it is like, holy shit.
Yeah, I
It's
appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah,
fucking
like I
awesome.
said, like it started evolving into its own thing. At first, my goal was just to do one a day, and it wasn't always so, like, but that was my goal. So I would spend at least like an hour just trying to do something, just like a cool idea. Like before I started work, it was like kind of like my warm up. I would do something and just post it up. And yeah, it's based off techniques I've learned. Um, I've always been someone who illustrates rather quickly, so that was pretty manageable. But from time to time, it just started evolving, and I started spending more than just an hour, and it's just stuff that I really enjoyed. And the more I went on, the more detailed they were getting. So that's kind of it. Just happened organically, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, all right. So with the with the style now, with the way, oh man, it's just so many questions are going through my head right now. It's like, fuck, what do I pick? Do I pick like how long have you been doing this, or how long does it normally take to finish a piece? I'm like, what the fuck? You know what? I'll
Yeah.
just ask those two.
Yeah. You ask
How long
whatever
have
you
you been
want,
doing
man.
this exactly?
This style, I think, is a little bit after the pandemic. I've been doing this style.
Oh,
Uh, and it's heavily inspired by Frazetta. Frazetta to me is like my favorite artist, and I kind of strive uh, my stuff to be sort of lean towards kind of like his quality of work. Uh, I mean, it's he's not always like in back of my mind, but that's sort of what started it. At least this type of style. I love his inks and his pencils, so that's kind of what first got me thinking of, like what style do I want to do. But then gradually, I started picking little things that I'd seen out there from other artists that I liked, and I just started contributing that into my art as well, and it just became its own thing after that. And
Oh, all right.
so yeah, initially like I mentioned, they would take me about an hour or so, half an hour to an hour. But that's like dating back till like 2020, uh, and then from like let's just say these past several years, they take an illustration can take between 2 to 5 hours, I would say.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sometimes
For
they've taken more sometimes, and the the least amount of time I would say is 2 hours. The most is probably maybe more than five, possibly like eight, but I probably split that up into like a few days or so. Um, so
holy
it
shit,
doesn't feel like it's super heavy.
dude, and that's for just the line work for the concept, or just like the shading and everything?
Yeah, everything. Like it's all black and white. Like I have it on my YouTube. Like I've done some demos. Like it's sped up a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's from the time lapse is from like 3 hours or so, and I try to make it into like 1 hour or less, and for these videos.
Damn, that's crazy. Because that, I mean, I have it right here, and just looking at everything, I don't know which one to pick, honestly, because it's like, holy shit, they all have a lot of little details. I mean, even the big guy with the hammerhead, each
Yeah,
little each little spike on the hammer looks. I mean, it looks like it took you a while just to
yeah,
like get everything straight and everything and the shading, but okay, with
yeah,
that one, how long did that one take?
yeah. It looks like yeah, maybe less than 3 hours, probably like 2.5 or so.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I guess another question would be like how long I've been doing this as a whole, right? You did ask that, and I guess I forgot
Yeah, yeah,
about that one.
that was
Uh,
gonna
uh,
be the next.
so I've been doing concept man for like about 20 years now or so.
Oh, that explains everything.
Yeah, so it's I've been doing it since like my late teens, and
Oh,
I
wow.
started digital in my early 20s, and I adapted to digital during that time. Before I used to do just like pencil and sketchbook for studios. I would just do that, scan it in, and I love bringing it in Photoshop and coloring it there, and I would kind of create my options. But then I think feeling the real pressure of the job, I just jumped into full digital and realized how fast I can do options there rather than paper and scan them in, and because that can take forever sometimes I think. And just not just that, but like retouching an image and setting it up and creating an option and doing all this other logistic stuff, or you know making it presentable for a client. So that takes a while, and but just going full digital is like super fast, and you can create an insane amount of options also. So it all had to do with productivity and speed, I would say.
Telling me, I mean, you've been doing this for a while, and you could knock them out of the damn park that fast on digital. I mean, that's fucking awesome because you're able to have all the tools right there, everything
Yeah,
digitally that you can just add everything and do all that. Because yeah, having to scan everything and then whatever the hell the process is from there. Well, for you, I know for my case, it was always like scan it. I need to redo it and just add extra shit and
yeah.
it felt like it took longer. So I get that it does feel like it takes a lot longer when you're just having to do those steps first, but just to do everything digital. And
Right.
damn, 20 years, and you can knock them
Yeah,
out that fucking
it's
quick.
it's been a while. It's been a bit of time now. Yeah, it's yeah, it's about 20 years, I would say. I've been doing concept stuff. Uh, yeah, and I always, I always strive to for them to take me. I don't like taking too long on something. So if I'm taking too long, I start getting agitated and anxious. I just want to like finish
Uh,
something.
yeah.
So if it's like within the 3 to 4 hour, I start feeling it like around the 4 hour mark. It's just because like the intensity is really high. Like when I'm doing this, um, it's not like I'm super casual when I'm doing this stuff. Like I like to just go in and just like bust it out. So it's kind of I'm going like full throttle pretty much when I'm doing these. It's a bit of like a bit of it does take a bit of a mental toll. So I haven't been doing these lately because maybe because of that, because it's like I need to prepare myself like mentally a little bit, because like once I get started and if I can keep it going, like I don't want to stop. But then if I stop, it's like everything kind of slows down, and I have to kind of build up again. Um, but it's just because I've had so much going on right now, like at work and just other things here and there that are kind of taking up my mental space right now at the moment. But been meaning to get back to it, and I think it hasn't even been that long. It's probably been like about a month since I posted last, so it's not too bad.
I'm
I'll be jumping back pretty soon, anyways.
well, I have it right here. Let's see.
Yeah, it was probably like five, six
Let me
weeks ago.
see. This one says, "Come see me at Lightbox Expo." That's for October.
That was actually quite a bit a long time ago. Like a
Yeah,
month and a half. So
it
uh,
says
I
May 27th.
I mean I have stuff I've done. I just haven't posted either. So uh, it's more of a how I feel too. So
well, well, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what?
yeah,
I understand when it comes down to social media, it does make you want to like, oh, well, I need to be putting more stuff. I need to show this, show this, show this. A lot of people they don't tend to see the person behind it is like, well, it's a lot of shit. You have a lot of stuff going on in your life. You have other things other than only art. So, I mean, you should be able to take the time that you need to get the stuff done, get your work done, and anything like dealing with family or any other personal shit, get that done.
oh yeah, for sure. Because this is to me, all this stuff is like extra. It's extra stuff. Like I have my full time job, and I do this on the side uh, whenever I designate time. So it, this comes. Unfortunately, it comes like second. It doesn't come first at this moment. This comes second or third in my life. I love doing it, but at the moment, it's only a hobby until it becomes an actual business. uh,
Yeah.
I can do it like full time, and that would be awesome if I could do this type of stuff full time. In a way, I do this sort of thing, but it's not this style. Like when I do stuff for production or work, it's a totally different. It's still art, but it's something completely different. I would say it's not this rendered uh, style that I use. This type of technique. I just get to the point when it comes to work. It's either like just a line drawing, a sketch, or I'll do like grayscale kind of painterly images. I'll sometimes use 3D programs, you know, to create environments or props or vehicles. Yeah, I'll do practically what it takes just to get the design across to whoever's building it. Yeah, so
All right. What do
it's
you
a bit different. Yeah,
well, yeah, it is it's a hell of a lot different when you're doing it for just because you feel like it, because you enjoy it, and then you're like,
yeah,
ah, work.
yeah, yeah.
Understandable. So yeah. Well, what are you working on currently? Can you talk about that or
Yeah, I could
no?
talk a little bit about it. I can't go too much into it. And yeah, one of the things that I was supposed to tell my employer is when it comes to interviews, so I didn't really even tell them I was doing an interview. But I think it's okay. I won't go into it. But I'll give them more of a heads up down the road. Maybe we can get more into it, perhaps. But yeah, right now I'm working on a game called Defect, like a cyberpunk post-apocalyptic, like Judge Dredd style type of game right now. And
So you said Judge Dredd is like, oh my god, wow.
yeah, it's really cool. I mean, the visuals and like all that stuff, like the tone, the tone of the game, like we really established like a unique look for it. And yeah, we're just keeping that going. And I'm helping with like art direction for that game. So it's like I'm
Nice.
I'm doing like character designs. I'm doing everything I mentioned, props, environments, uh, yeah, that kind of thing.
Damn, so you got a full plate.
Oh yeah, it's since I'm helping with the art direction, I can choose to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
But you know, I also have help with other talented people, and I also give them a little bit of a little bit on their plate in regards to things they might like to do or work on. So for me, I take things that I like, but I also take things that I feel are necessary just to make the game or build up on it. So
Oh, yeah.
it's work. It's work. I could be doing something from a character, an environment, or just something very small, like I don't know, like small prop, like a light or something, or a fan, just something silly. Keyboard, a keypad, like a screen, a monitor, a refrigerator, like things like that. It's fun. You know.
Well, yeah, because you got to make sure every little thing, everything in the background, everything in the foreground, everything needs to look right. So, I mean, I don't know what it takes to do all that because I personally have not worked in any of that at all. But just my experience is, playing the game, and whenever it looks awesome, it looks good
Yeah.
in the distance, and then like up close, it's like, god damn, it makes me really want to sit there and appreciate the surroundings.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. It's a fun thing, and hopefully down the road I'll have more information on the game uh, to
Oh
talk
yeah,
about.
down the road. I don't want you
Yeah.
to like get in trouble or anything.
Yeah. To get yeah, I want to get in trouble. Right? Either.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't I don't want that to happen. I don't
yeah.
want
No
that to
worries.
happen at all.
No worries. We're good. Yeah.
Huh? Sorry, I just seen
It's,
somebody comment, what kind of demonic thing is this? um, I I don't know what demonic thing you're talking about. I am talking to an incredibly talented artist over here. So I don't know what you speak of.
that's funny. What kind
Okay.
of
Yeah, you'd be
what kind of
surprised how many
shows?
times you get that.
Yeah, what do you go to, like live shows, live events, and that kind of thing? Like, have you been to the
If I
Monster Palooza?
I have, but
Yeah.
that's usually if I have the money for it.
Uh,
Have my own whole thing going on that like I'm not able to work. I got like nerve issues. So yeah, whenever I have the money, I go and do these things. Most of the time I'm like, what the hell am I doing right now? There's like a list. Most of the time I'm writing scripts. Just finished directing a short film. I'm editing, putting everything together, just working on the music for that, even writing more scripts and then making my own creations randomly whenever like, I just feel like it. So I just enjoy
yeah.
creating pretty much. It seems like I've been forced into just doing this full time and
Yeah.
I don't mind it, but I miss having money in my pocket.
Yeah, I think a lot of
Yeah.
people like having money in their pocket. Yeah, I understand. And you know what? I've worked with directors, which is funny to say that. that are that have said similar things. You know, that one guy, may he rest in peace. His name is was Scott Spiegel, and he helped like write Evil Dead 2, something like that. But I had a really cool experience with him, and he said something similar. You know, not to that extent, but yeah, he worked with like Quentin Tarantino and stuff like that, and I really didn't know who he was, but it was an amazing experience to me because like his apartment was really cool. Like he had all these like VHS. His walls were just filled with VHSs. But yeah, he told me, yeah, I don't have a lot of money. Like I'm working on a lot of stuff, but he handed me like a check for $50 just to kind of help him out with some storyboards here and there. So
Oh,
yeah, it's not the first time I've heard uh, like a director or
that
so
sucks.
say stuff like that.
That sucks. Well, damn, that sucks. I'm kind of jealous he had a
Yeah.
full wall of VHS.
Yeah, I was like, "Whoa, this is so cool!" Like, yeah, the pay wasn't much, but to be honest, it was the whole experience was nice. Like, it was he lived up in like the Hollywood area, and I was very young, like early 20s, and it was just those experiences were rather fun for me, just to kind of venture out into new projects here and there.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
but
cool.
yeah, like, what kind of like, are you allowed to talk about the film that you were working on?
I could talk about all of it that I'm working on because I'm mainly controlling all of it.
Yeah, so is it?
I'll limit myself on some things.
Sure, yeah, you don't want any spoilers or anything like that, right?
Pretty
But
much.
is it like I'm just assuming it's like a horror themed flick or something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. The horror short that well, we actually just finished the main scenes. I already edited them after making the music and like the backing soundtrack. That one, you know what? Writing wasn't really too hard for everything. Trying to like direct and everything, that was kind of hard. Making the music was a real bitch. Um,
Ah,
just
yeah,
to just to get it like just that little suspense, that little note of suspense I want to be throughout the whole thing. It was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I started messing with things, different programs on my laptop, like my guitar and my bass, and I was just trying to figure out what would be good. And yeah, I finally landed on something. I was able to, well, pull a random rhythm out of my ass, and I was just went along with that and just continued to build. I did have to change up a couple things because one of the apps that I was working with stopped working.
yeah,
It started saying the files were corrupted, so yeah, I had to do square one on that one. Um, but yeah, it was with this one. It's called False Light. I've been talking about it for a little bit.
yeah,
Um, it's how can I say this without giving away what happens? It's pretty
yeah,
much
yeah. Maybe
it's
just the premise, right? Yeah,
well, yeah, it's supposed to be myself, the character I play. Uh, like his doing his own thing away from all of this, and it involves some. I wanted it to be a lot weirder, but I had to work with what I was able to get. So
yeah, gotcha.
so far, it's about like it's about stalking at first, like stalking my prey, sort of thing, and from there it leads into just the actors are just in the dark, literally most of the time. The only thing they have is a flashlight, and even just I think one of them works. Yeah, one of them works throughout the whole thing. One flashlight works, and they're just like she. The main actress is my wife,
I see.
and I'm just gonna say now, working with your spouse is kind of a bitch when it comes down to that. 'Cause it's trying to direct like do this, and then just trying to get everything done. It's like fuck. Like no, not like that, like this. It's just kind of a pain, but it was still fun. I would still do it again.
Right
Um,
on.
But yeah, for her character, she mainly has the only working light, and that could be the one thing that damns her or her salvation.
Yeah.
So it's that type of thing. I don't want to just give away the whole thing right away, but that's the main idea. Is like she has a flashlight. That's the only source of light that she can have with her, and it's majority darkness, heavy dark. It does. I wish it would have a lot more gore, but there's only one scene with a little bit, and it's supposed to be like after it happened. You don't get to know how long after, but you get to see like a little bit of what happened to one of the victims.
Uh,
So yeah, and then,
yeah.
but I'm not gonna say the ending. I'll say one
Yeah.
thing. If
No.
they, I'll say one thing. If the victim makes it outside, then they're safe. That's the idea.
Yeah.
That's why it's called false light. If they get out, then they're safe, but it doesn't really guarantee shit.
Yeah.
So
Intriguing.
yeah,
It's interesting.
it's ah. I'll message you what it is. I don't want to say it on here right away. I'll
Yeah. Don't say
when I
too much.
release it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I release it, that'll be different. But as for right now, that's all I'm gonna say. Other than that, just to see what the hell was it? Writing
Yeah.
scripts and again, music, setting up. I've been building props too, which is a new experience because I think I've only done it one other time and it was like really sloppy. And this time I'm actually putting a lot of time and effort into it.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be for a show, me and somebody who's close to us. He's gonna be a co-host. We're gonna call the show Live with the Afterlife. It's gonna be something like kind of like Tales from the Crypt, Creep Show type of show.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna be like based off of the stories, off the stories that I actually did read for Live with the Afterlife on YouTube, which and Spotify, which are gonna be taken off completely after all that. So yeah, a lot of those stories are true. Uh the first one we already have set up, it's gonna be I don't want to say too much, goddamn.
Yeah. No. Don't say too much, man. I think. I think I sort of have the picture of I have a clear picture already. I should say that of like of your short, and it's to me it sounds really creepy already. Yeah,
I'm
as if
pretty
it's
sure
not.
what you're thinking. I'm pretty sure what
Yeah,
you're thinking is not close to what it is.
but
It's gonna be weird. It's gonna
yeah,
be weird, and yeah, I'll let you know. I'll send it to you in a
yeah.
message. What it's supposed to be,
Okay,
and then when you
okay,
see it, you'll get the idea. But
yeah,
yeah, there's that, and then obviously Live with the Afterlife. That's gonna be a whole different things because we're gonna have to do like casting calls and shit. We're gonna have to invite more people to play different parts, and we already have the cast set up for the first episode. We just need to figure out when we're gonna actually start like filming and everything. It's gonna be bloody. We're gonna have to work on getting some blood or possibly make our own.
yeah,
I don't know. We are incredibly low budget because we are broke. So we'll see.
yeah. It's I mean, being low budget is not completely a bad thing, right? Maybe when you do need money to like start paying people, maybe, or even if you find people that can do it for free, that's great. But that's also that could be the fun part of making something too, trying to find things, like going, I don't know, to like flea markets, just trying to make trades or deals to try to build a proper, here and there, getting kind of creative with those kinds of things. I think that
That it's funny that
that
you
can
say
help
that
out.
because that's one thing. That's one thing that I had to do because I mean, as you could tell, I have a lot of stuff behind me, and the rest of
Yeah,
my home is just as spooky. So I had to reuse. Uh, I've showed it on the show before. I have a scythe, like a little handheld one, like just a little one, the big ass blade still, dull as fuck. But I had to, I had to use that as a for a prop weapon, and we're not actually going to be swinging at anybody. So nobody panic. We're not actually going to be trying to hack at anybody with it. But having to use it, and I had some leftover bones. I know that sounds weird. I had some leftover bones, and I had to use those as a handle, and just yeah, it was different. I never thought I was going to use that. Well, those two things for it. I've been wanting to use what the hell was it? It was the jawbone for like a lamb head because
Mm.
we cook some lamb heads sometime and
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, like slow roast them and everything. And just the skull that's left over, end up just cleaning it, polishing it, just doing whatever the hell we need. And I still had the jawbones. I completely forgot I had them, so
yeah,
ended up using those for a handle.
yeah,
I'm not going to
yeah.
show
That's
that,
what I'm
not
talking
yet.
about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just getting creative, right? And just I don't know, going to Home Depot, buying spray cans, get some tape here and there. Sounds fun, honestly.
It it is
Yeah.
to a point, but when you're broke, it's like fuck. Like man, this sucks. I feel like I'm gonna have to start going like not well, it's still dumpster diving. Might have to start going dumpster diving in like rich neighborhoods to find really good furniture they just throw out and then just reuse that to build different things.
Oh man.
Because that's kind of what I had to do for.
Yeah.
I had to reuse a shelf that I have and turn it into something else. And yeah, it was a learning experience. I'm looking at it right
Yeah.
now. It's right next to me, but yeah, that was a learning experience.
Yeah, I have a question, another question for you. So what draws you into like the horror genre?
Um, you know what? That's a good question. You should answer the question afterwards. But
Sure.
you
Yeah.
I grew up with it. Um, I just I love majority everything with horror. I mainly like things with a good story that goes along with it. If
Yeah.
it's just gore, it depends on my mood. Uh, just everything pulled me into it. All of the detail. I grew up watching like Hellraiser, Tales from the Crypt, fucking Creep
Yeah.
Show, everything with practical effects. Just seeing that, then my mom explaining like this is all fake.
Yeah.
Don't freak out. This is all fake. People actually made this, and just finding that out, I was like, what the hell? Then seeing the behind the scenes and the steps they took to for all the prosthetics, for the animatronics they fucking built, the puppets and everything. It's like, damn. Even seeing the
Yeah.
concept pieces for any of those, it's interesting to see it go from that stage, this stage, this stage, this stage to its final look. It's always so damn crazy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. And I don't think that stuff was explained to me when I was a kid watching all this stuff, but uh it was, I loved it, but I was like scared to death as well as a kid watching stuff I probably shouldn't be watching. It's it was frightening, but at the same time, like I couldn't stop watching or wanting to watch, I should say, because a lot of times I'd like, just cover my eyes and stuff. But like, remember as a kid, I don't know, I must have been, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7, watching, Stephen King movies and just freaking out. And then I'm like, but part of me is just like almost obsessing now over this type of stuff. It's that I don't know if it's like that adrenaline that kicks in that makes things kind of feel exciting, you know. But yeah, I think from a young age as well, like I was hooked, and not just horror stuff, but like all the movies from the '80s, the good stuff, and the '90s. That really hooked me into this world of making stuff, sci-fi, fantasy, dark fantasy, horror. Yeah, that's always been my world. Um, when I decided to do this for a living.
Now you could tell by
Yeah,
seeing all of your work. It's like, damn. Just seeing the concepts that you have posted and like going through them, like, damn. even the even anything that's mechanical on there, like the machines with like the flesh attached to it, it looks fucking crazy. So to see everything, all that put together, and then well, now knowing you grew up watching all that too.
Yeah, I suppose that's the same story with anyone else who's like into the horror stuff, right? I mean, I don't really talk. To be honest, I haven't really talked about it too much with a lot of people, and that's funny to say that because I've actually worked in creature shops, and I never really asked these questions there. Uh, to a lot of the artists that would work there, I would just assume it's they're just really into horror art, art, yeah, the art side of things, and that was it. Uh, but yeah, I don't, I think, yeah, I mean, like you mentioned, you have all this like horror stuff around your home and things like that. Yeah, I don't know, like personally, if I can do that with my home, and everyone's different, but I don't know if I can do that. I think I'd probably start scaring my family if I did that. Just everyone's different, and uh, yeah, for me, it's mainly of like what I produce, so that's what's silly, I have relatives that are also like, you know, um, they're religious and they'll help me out with making things, making horror stuff, but they have like their own boundaries of not wanting to put anything that's like horror around their house. Like everything's still like rather religious, but even the religious aspect to me sometimes can be morbid, you know. Uh, like growing up
Yeah.
in Mexico, uh, going to churches, like to me, uh, sometimes that was a bit creepy. That I really loved though, because like in these creepy churches in Mexico, like they'd have gravestones in the back, so even though
Okay.
it's like I used to go to Catholic churches because I was raised up as a Catholic. There's stuff there that was kind of horrific to me, or at least like I don't know, just morbid, I guess I should say, and that has to also do with the things I like to draw and here and there. So I don't know, everything ties together, even
So
if
it's just
it's
been around you since you were tiny.
yeah, here and there, and in Mexico, growing up in Mexico, the people there are super like superstitious. Everyone has like strong beliefs in the supernatural. Everyone has their own like tells when it comes to ghost stories and maybe I had friends telling me like they live in haunted houses and all that stuff, and I was like super intrigued when I was a kid, and I just couldn't believe this stuff, and I'd have to just sit down and listen like to their stories, like like one one of my best friends, like his mom would tell me like they lived they told me they lived in a haunted house. It wasn't haunted anymore, but the stuff they lived through was kind of crazy. Like they would hear whispers in their ear at night and stuff like that. It was just creepy stuff. I grew up with that stuff, and I was always super intrigued and fascinated uh, about it growing up.
Oh yeah, I get it. I grew up with the same type of thing. My grandmother was Catholic, so we did go to like the Catholic church in East LA. And uh, all right, since you went to the Catholic churches, I don't know how they are in Mexico. Do
Yeah.
they do they have like the really bloody version of Jesus,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
or is it?
Yeah.
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 Okay. 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 Yeah, because when I took when my wife when we went over there. God, I'm getting tongue tied 'cause I'm thinking about it because it's funny as shit. When we went over there, she's seen it. She's like, I've never seen that type of shit before. Because it's like that's I grew up seeing that type of Jesus, and then when you see like in like Christian churches, he's clean.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. Like, yeah, sure, he has like a little bit here, a little bit here, but no, Catholic Church, they went all the fuck out. His knees
Oh
are
man.
bleeding, his ribs are bleeding, it's just bloody, and he's ripped. It's like, damn.
Yeah, man. And even I mean Mexico's awesome. Like if you've never been there, like Day of the Dead, like you should go. Like check it out because it's awesome. And I grew up, in that type of world. But even like in, you know, let's just say I think I can't remember exactly which days, but there's days where people kind of pay homage to like Jesus or the Catholic Church or whatever. But some people are way out there, man. They'll crawl from one place to another just on their knees, and like their knees will be bloody up and stuff like just crazy stuff like see it as a kid, you know.
I've heard of
Uh,
stuff like that, never seen it.
yeah, yeah. So and a lot of like reenactments of like the Jesus being put to the cross. That's done quite a bit. Like that's still done till this day. And also like in a reenactment, I think of I want to say Judas. I don't know if you
Oh shit.
like just kind of like a lot of times or like Judas and just reenactments of like the Bible and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Uh and yeah, just growing up living this type of stuff. Yeah, but Day of the Dead is pretty cool too cuz like what's really cool about that and it's still awesome. Like I know in certain parts of Mexico, at least where I grew up, but I'm sure there's other parts where everyone in the community just comes out and just pays homage to the dead, and they just walk to the gravesite, and like barely no one uses like their car or motorcycles, or mopeds, whatever. Everyone just walks together holding like candles. Like I mean, it sounds pretty crazy, and it is. It's rather fascinating, and uh, once you're there at your gravesite, you go to your relatives and you just kind of pray for them. And yeah, that's how it is. But there's also vendors out there selling stuff and I don't know,
Oh well, yeah.
making business here and there. But yeah, that's how it is. And people dress up, they'll paint themselves, they'll start kind of doing dances here and there. It's really cool. Yeah, I'm sure you'd dig it if you had a chance.
Yeah, I would. I've only been to Mexico once. We went through Tijuana. We ended up camping like on the beach in San Felipe. So
Yeah.
it was cool. When we went, it was fun and all that shit. I almost died.
Oh no.
Well, we were riding quads and like this sand dunes, and it like I rolled when I turned sharp. I rolled. The damn thing rolled over me. I got lucky. The I got lucky. The handles didn't like cave in my chest or anything. It just went
Yeah.
over me. So yeah,
Dang.
it was pretty sick being over there though. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, yeah, Tijuana's pretty cool. I haven't been to San Felipe, but yeah, it's been a while since I've been over there. Also, I'm sure it's changed quite a bit from when I
Well,
was
damn that
young.
when we went, I was fuck. How old was I? I think I was a teenager. So
Yeah,
it was a while ago now. It was
yeah,
fun. I still had a lot of fun. Ended up drinking a lot, even though I was young. I was, well, underage. So yeah.
right.
So yeah, it was fun. It didn't get plastered, but it was fun. I did do I did do something stupid. I brushed my teeth, and the last day they're like, hurry up!" My Nino, he's like, hurry up, fucker, come on, we're leaving." Like,
Yeah.
shit, and just brush my teeth with the tap water and inside the bathroom in there, and
Uh,
uh, fucked up.
did you
For like a
carry something? You carried something you didn't want to, or
Oh, I got really sick for like the next
yeah,
fuck. How many days was it? I think it was like 3 or 4 days. On the way home, I was feeling okay. I was feeling. I was like, I'm a little bit like this, but I was like, whatever. I'm good. I'm good. Soon as I got home the next morning, I ran to the balcony and threw up.
yeah.
And I was wondering why did I just do that? And it was like, oh god, and just everything evacuating, top and bottom. I was just,
Jeez.
it was not fun at all. And then I
Oh
remembered
yeah,
my Neil kept telling me, "Don't use the fucking tap water." I found out the hard way. Don't do it.
yeah, yeah,
Everybody else had a
yeah.
bottle with
Brutal.
them. Like they kept grabbing bottles of water, and me, I just last day I was like, ah, it'll be fine, and I was like, I don't have shit, and I just rinsed my mouth, ran away, and yeah, I paid for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's brutal, man. Yeah, yeah, I've had similar things like that happen to me. It's and I've been sick for weeks, you know. My
Yeah,
mother
that sucked.
brought home this this cheese she brought like from the airplane, like the flight. She brought through the flight.
Dope.
Delicious cheese, man. Super good. Super good. Uh, but I told my mother like this cheese smells funny, and she's like, "That's the way it smells." I'm like, "Okay," but then right after that, I started getting sick, man, and I was sick for like 2 weeks, man, 2 3 weeks,
Oh,
and it was like unbearable, and I was just like, and my mother is just like looking at me like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Well, did you like I don't know what's wrong with me, but everyone started kind of pointing at the cheese, like it's gotta be the cheese." It's like no. And a funny story on that, like, she took that cheese to work and she shared it with her friends. So, like, a few days after that, like, all everyone who tried the cheese was, like, sick, and,
oh.
yeah, so it was like, it was hilarious, man.
What kind
Later,
of
it was
cheese was
hilarious.
it? What?
What kinda cheese was it? It has a name, I can't remember it. Um, it was like it was like goat cheese or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I can't remember the name of it in Spanish, but it's just a really stinky cheese. It smells like feet, honestly. It tastes delicious,
yeah,
but it smells. Once it's cooked, it tastes great.
yeah, because there's a couple. I know the only ones I mainly know is like queso fresco, cotija, and what the hell? The it's like shit. It's like it smells really strong. It's like
Yeah,
dry, crumbly. Those are the only ones that I really know.
I think that's
I
the one. It was like a dry, crumbly one. I think.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
might be it. Ah, fuck, I forgot.
like I don't know, ranchero or
No, it's
something.
okay.
I
I
don't know.
think yeah, I think that might be. I think that might be it. Ah, shit.
I'm
So I
not
know
sure.
the
Yeah,
package
I
I
don't
see. I think it
remember
says ranchero on there.
the type. Yeah, type of ranchero. Yeah, it's not coming to mind the name of it, but yeah, that's a funny story. So yeah, watch out for Mexico, man. Like uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
if it's like, oof,
for tap water.
if it's like a goat cheese, like, dude, those that shit gets strong.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she did bring home the other day though. Like last time they went, she brought home dried meat and like I don't know, maybe like 5 pounds of just dry meat, and then she just threw it in the in the cooker, and it was like so awesome. Like I don't know if you've heard of this cecina meat. It's like a really thin layered. It's similar to like asada. It's kind of like
Yeah.
carne asada, but it's like a thin, very thin layer. So when you cook it, it's super crispy and chewy. It's almost like beef jerky. And the great
Hmm.
thing about this one, it's like it was already sort of like marinated with like some spices and like lemon. So it's got all these juices inside of them. So once you cook it and it's ready, it's crispy and chewy. It's like jerky. It's like better than jerky. Uh, and
Huh.
yeah, I was eating that for like a week. Like it's just cooking that stuff. So every time I go
So
to
it's like
my parents' house,
it's like dry aged thin steak.
yeah, and it
Oh,
lasts for a
sick.
long time. It's like you look at it, and then I mean, I'm more Americanized now, but it's like I'll look at it, and it's like I'll tell like I wouldn't eat that. Like, how would you eat that? That thing's been sitting there for months, but no, it's still good. Like you cook it, and it's still good. And she cooked it for me, and I was eating it. And I'm like, this is delicious. I got hooked again on
Yeah,
that,
it
so I
just
just started eating that constantly, and I wasn't sick. I was fine.
you had to
Yeah,
add that.
yeah, I was fine.
Just be careful with the cheese.
Yeah, the cheese. Yeah, any dairy stuff, dairy products. Cheese is like one of the most notorious things, that could go bad, especially like from a flight. Like I don't know what she was thinking. thinking it was gonna survive. Who knows,
Yeah,
man? Yeah, I just built up bacteria probably during the flight. I don't know. I have no clue.
that is a chance because just a little tidbit. My wife, she goes to culinary school. She's gonna be like a full on chef and everything. I think right now she's considered. I think she'll be considered a pastry chef, but she has to learn all that about food, about cheese, about dairy products, all that shit.
Right.
And yeah, with cheese, like if it's out for too long, it starts getting a little weird. I mean, that could
Yeah.
be it. Because like we, even though like we'll go to the store, we'll come back, even if like we're out and about for like a little bit. Oh, I made a wet burrito and I just burped and tasted it again.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I made enchilada sauce, dude, and I put it all over and I just tasted the sauce right now. Like, oh,
Yeah, talking about Mexican food, at least it's relates to what we're talking about.
I know. Like, oh. I know, but like we'll be out and about, but as soon as we come back, it's like anything dairy, anything meat, we gotta get that shit in the fridge right away. Like it'll still feel cool, but just in case, because if you like fuck it up just a little bit, because we've done that before, like had milk sit up for a little bit too long, like going out and about, coming back, yeah, like it was starting to feel like room temperature, like a little bit too warm, like fuck.
Yeah,
Just in
yeah,
case, don't want to like risk it, but you know what? We can't afford to go get a brand new fucking one, so just throw in the fridge and see what happens. And luckily, we're
right.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
So
I think
yeah,
it's fine. Yeah, for the most part, I think if it's not there too long, you know, probably sitting out more than a day, I probably would toss it. Yeah,
yeah, that's the one thing. If like we leave it out all night, especially because it's hot and just nasty right now, it's like nah.
yeah,
Yeah, like we did that on accident. We left. My wife made rice and we forgot to put it away. Like damn, that was good.
yeah,
Oh, damn it.
yeah. Right on. Yeah, Mexican food tales. That sounds pretty horror. That's that could be a horror movie in itself, or just food, bad food. You know. Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah, man. Yeah. Anything else like you like to ask? Like, I mean, we can we can keep it short. It's all good. But if you have any other questions, we can do another one down the road.
I wouldn't
Uh,
mind doing another one down the road. I got one more. I usually ask this question to everybody because, like, as you were saying, like, you have friends who were going through, like, living in haunted homes and everything. And,
yeah.
like, living in Mexico, everybody's superstitious. Growing up in my household, we've experienced some weird ass shit. And I'm pretty sure it's my mom and my grandma's fault. But, yeah, long story with that one, but just to make it quick, like I've had my own experiences, and I always ask this question just to see if anybody else has had their own experiences. So, have you ever experienced anything paranormal, something that you couldn't explain?
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. The only thing I haven't seen visual, like something like visuals, but I've heard stuff. I haven't seen what is it? Something uh materialized or anything like that. I've seen objects move. You know, like that kind of thing. I had this. I used to live in an apartment in Burbank, and yeah, I was just I don't know, man. I saw this very heavy chair. Just I don't know why. I was I just glanced at it. Uh, the thing just started moving, like rotating, and there was always a weird vibe in that apartment. And to me, when I was looking at it, I couldn't explain it because I was thinking maybe it's. The only thing I did when I saw that, I was just laughing it off, and I kind of kicked the chair. That's kind of silly, but I was like, I try to recreate it. Like, is it the way? Like, was there some sort of, you know, some sort of earthquake or something? No, it was nothing like that. and that was the only thing moving. But that apartment is very strange because I also I used to leave that apartment like during the weekends to visit my parents, and one time also my brother came and picked me up, and I had this light that I would turn off with my feet. It was like a Chinese kind of lamp. It was like pretty tall. I would turn off with my feet, and my brother kind of commented on that. Like he thought it was funny that I turned it off with my feet because it's got like a button that you use your foot to press on. So I left. I
Yeah.
turned off all the lights, and as I came back from the weekend, that light was on. I thought it was strange, but every time when I would come back from visiting my parents, there was always something strange with the light. Or I came home one time hearing this loud sound, and I just ran in, and my blender was just on, and it had been on for hours. And I'm like, either someone's been in my apartment, or it's just something creepy going on. But that apartment was always creepy. But I did have people there also who they actually said they saw stuff in that apartment. I never saw anything, but I've seen objects like move and up, like I mentioned, just things like that. When I was a kid, that those are different stories. I when I was a kid, I lived in a home where I was actually I would hear like screams like in the middle of the night, like and that's a different story. Probably we can kind of get into that a little bit later on, but I've never really seen anything materialized. I've just experienced like freaky stuff, you know, like just those kinds of things. Like maybe even hearing strange things at night, like next to my, you know, next to my face as well, like growls, stuff like that. And I'm I'm super skeptical too. You know, I think in heart I am like a believer that there is things that exist out there beyond our knowledge. Like without a doubt, I believe that. There's other things I'm really strongly about that I will not believe. You know, like I don't know, to a limit. I don't believe in like psychic powers. I do believe that people have strong intuition and maybe even tune into something out there. But just to have that ability, like at will, with like psychic ability, I'm very skeptical on that type of thing. Uh, but I do strongly believe that there's, a lot of things out there beyond our knowledge. I think for me, it'd be kind of ignorant to think that, you know, this is it. At least that's the way I think, you know. I don't know. How about yourself?
Well, I've experienced a lot of shit. Sorry, I looked over because my cats like to fuck with each other, and I just heard them like, "What the hell's going on?" But
Yeah, I
no,
have my cat down here too. It's funny. I don't know.
just resting like a burrito. That was like funny when they tuck in like that.
Yeah, it's funny. Like maybe later we'll talk more about art because no, I love that this is just kind of introducing ourselves here and there. But yeah, I always look at my cat, and in some of the videos I have on my YouTube, I talk about like the golden ratio and those sorts of things. And animals are a great example of that. And I'll just go through this really quickly, and then I'll pass it to you again. But like
All right.
I'll look at my cat, and I'll just see the golden ratio there, and like the rule of thirds, all these design and design philosophies that I talk about in my channel, that are in nature, that also
Yeah.
use to help create my art. Um, yeah, I when I look at her, that I always think about that.
See, like, what the hell is it? Fibonacci sequence when it just
Yes,
multiplies
yeah,
like that, you go bigger and bigger.
yeah,
Yeah, I know what you mean. I do the same thing well with my female cat because she
yeah,
she curls up like that a lot. My male cat, I don't know what the fuck he does. He gets on his back and twists all crazy all the time. I think he's possessed. But yeah, my female cat, she does that, and you just see her like the way she
yeah.
just lays down, or she looks like a loaf of fucking bread. She just tucks everything in.
Right,
So
right. That's
yeah,
hilarious. Yeah, animals are funny, man. They crack me up,
yeah, they're
like their
weird.
behavior. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
they're funny. Cats are funny.
Yeah, my cats are weird little fuckers. I love them though.
Yeah.
As for the whole paranormal thing, yeah, I've had my own experiences, even in this place where I live. Um, Real quick example, a neighbor I had downstairs from me, fucking he died in that apartment,
Oh wow.
but the day he passed, I heard him talking outside.
Ugh. Wow.
Yeah, and I used to work with the guy.
Yeah.
I worked with him. We worked at the same place. We were just on different shifts. So whenever like we would hear something, I would tell him. He would hear something on his shift, he'll tell me, stuff like that. And even when I got let go from there, he would just tell me like, "Hey, remember so and so? This happened. This happened. This happened."
Yeah.
And we would just talk. Um, they said he passed in his sleep. He was quite heavy. He was big. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He was
Oh,
big.
like sleep apnea or something.
I
Who knows?
don't know.
Yeah.
They found him on his stomach, and they said the way
Oh.
he passed looked like his face was pushed into the pillow.
Uh.
And yeah, his wife was like the week before, she was like, "I'm gonna fucking kill him," and it's like, I don't know. Like, there's no proof, but I don't know. That's pretty crazy. But that
Yeah.
day when he did pass, me and my wife were leaving. We heard people freaking out, screaming. Oh, I heard his wife screaming like he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. I was like, what the hell is going on? Like
Yeah.
I didn't notice it was her right away. And I forgot what the hell I was doing, but I heard his voice clearly. He kept saying, like, I'm right here. I'm okay. Like, what are you talking about? I'm right here. I'm okay. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Who's yelling? Why is he saying that? What's going on?
What? Yeah.
And I went outside. He wasn't there. And I seen it was his wife that was saying all of that. And I was like, what the fuck? What happened? And that was when the neighbor said, hey, the that dude they used to work with, he died. He's in there.
Yeah.
He's in his bed. We're like, oh, I didn't say that to them because I didn't want them to be like, what you hear? Like, no, I didn't want to do any of
Right.
that. They're already going through enough.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
told my wife, like, I heard him. Like,
Yeah.
I heard him say, like, I'm okay. Like, I'm right here. And I was like, oh
Oh
shit.
wow.
That was freaky. And my wife had the same incident. Well, we had the same incident with another neighbor that used to live here. He passed away. He got COVID, and then
Mm.
he was in the hospital. I didn't even know he died. We found out from another neighbor that like he died in the hospital, and she heard him like, "Hey, get out of my house! Like, why are you in my home? Like, what the what?" Like I seen people going in there like looking around and like they were I don't know what the hell they were doing. I think they were cleaning it, but they went inside and it was like I didn't know he was dead. So hearing two different people, it was just weird as shit.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. It's yeah. It's interesting. Yeah,
I
I've
have a
heard
lot more,
similar
but
stories
yeah,
like that from people. Yeah, similar things like that. Um, yeah, but totally, man. Yeah, those are the things that I really believe strongly that we just as people we kind of we're tuning into something like maybe yeah I don't know I haven't really experienced enough to be honest, but other other than the things I've kind of mentioned, um, I believe people. Like you usually tend to believe people when they tell me experiences like that, you know. And yeah, that'd be cool. Like to save it for another topic. Also, like I can kind of probably talk about. It'd be better if I kind of talked about more of my experiences, but I don't really have many. But the ones I do have, like the one I was telling you about, that's a really good story to kind of get into, um, in a way. And that was, I think, when yeah, hearing all these like these screams and stuff. Like I don't know if sometimes I don't even know if that was in my head, but during the time that it happened, like I couldn't believe it was happening. Like I was just like, can't believe this is happening. Can't believe I'm hearing this person screaming. Like what? And it was in our house. And yeah, just yeah, it's frightening as a kid. So Yeah,
I get that.
luckily,
I've heard
yeah,
people
luckily I
do that
don't.
too.
I, actually, I wish I would have experienced something. I feel like maybe some people are more. They're probably meant to see things. I feel like for me, like maybe there's something like in my soul like that wasn't allowing me to like see something because during that time when I was a kid, I used to get frightened like quite easily uh, about a lot of stuff. So I don't know if like my little brain can take it, to be honest. If I was to experience something like that. So maybe, maybe there was something out there or something inside me or something protecting me from actually seeing something materialize. But most of it was just sound that I heard in objects like moving, things like that. Yeah.
That's still a trip.
Yeah, it's quite a bit. Yeah, now I'm remembering a few other things too. Uh, yeah, I'm remembering a bit more things now. Maybe I did see something materialize now that I think about it, because one time I was in the kitchen and I saw something running in the corner of my eye, and I actually heard flapping sounds of like running like that,
Oh
and there
shit.
was nothing there. So that kind of freaked me out, and I was just like, "What the hell was that?" Yeah. So yeah, I forgot about that one. That was kind of, but that was like in the corner of my eye. Like I just saw something wisping by, and during that time, also like the people that were around me were saying that they were experiencing things similar to that. Uh, yeah, but it's mostly sounds for me, and I have family members who and friends who've told me when sharing stuff like this, they've told me their stories. They've actually seen things materialize here and there. So I have no reason not to believe. You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
I get it. Well, lucky you for most of the time. Because after the like my own experience, I mean, my brother has gone through the same shit. My wife too has gone through a lot of the stuff too. But like living together, we both have seen and heard different things. So like you were bringing up like screaming, you hear it outside. I've heard like the what the hell was it like? It immediately made me think because my mom said it. She's like, "You hear that? You hear that outside? Yeah, the fucking Yorona, she's gonna fucking get you." I was like,
right,
"What the?
right,
I didn't do anything." But
yeah,
I didn't do anything though. I was like, "What the hell?" Oh, it's my brother. We've seen crazy stuff. Yeah, he's
yeah,
seen a lot of weird shit too. It's just like it's always a trip. So like even like I thought when I let's see in one of my apartments, I thought I was tripping out a little bit hearing somebody screaming, but then my wife heard it and you could hear somebody outside freaking out, crying, screaming, and it was like it's like what the fuck? Like what why? Who is who is that? It's like I wanted to look out and she's like, don't look out. like well, you got a point. She did that up
yeah,
over here where we live because she heard an old lady crying in the backyard of like her
yeah,
neighbors. It's like it's odd placement. There's a house in between two apartment buildings, and in the backyard, she heard an older lady crying and like weeping. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I heard it too, but I was like, "I'm not
yeah,
paying attention
yeah,
to that shit. Like, I'm gonna go to sleep. No, I'm gonna go to
yeah,
sleep." I'm not paying. She looked out and she's like, "There's an old lady back there. She's crying, she's weeping." I was like, "I'm not fucking nope, I'm not looking."
right.
He's like, "Oh man."
Yeah, it's trip, man. Yeah, right now, like, or at this stage of my life, I wouldn't mind seeing something, but uh, funny enough, I don't think I've experienced anything like paranormal like in more than like 15 years. I think anything anything like that. But I think like in my early 20s and below, that's when I experienced uh, all that stuff, pretty much. Yeah, just living in that apartment. Yeah, there's always weird, just weird, odd stuff in there. And then I don't know if you've had like sleep paralysis like that. I used to experience that quite a bit as a teenager. That's really
I think I've only
freaky.
been through that twice that I know of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's super freaky stuff. And I had a yeah, I'll try to be quick. Yeah, keep it short and sweet. Yeah, but yeah, I had to talk to this teacher also about it because like he was a psychologist, and I talked, hey, like, is this a thing? Because like I'm experiencing this right now, and he's like, oh yeah, I think it is a thing. Uh, so again, I don't know if it was kind of reinforcing the skeptical thing in my head, but I know that when I was going through this stuff, like it just felt like a dark energy around me, just, and I would hear sounds again, like while I was at that state of like paralysis. Um, but yeah, it's very common. I think there's a really good documentary about this stuff. It's called The Nightmare. It's on Amazon. I think it's a really good one. If you haven't
I've seen
seen
a
it,
couple of
you check it
things.
out.
I've seen a couple of things like on YouTube about sleep paralysis.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know. Some of them sound insane. I'm not
yeah,
calling them liars or anything like that. I'm just like some of them sound just absolutely nuts. It's like damn, like if they actually
yeah,
did go through that, it's like that sounds horrifying. It like
yeah,
it really does sound fucking horrifying. Because the little stuff that I went through, it was just I seen something form out of nothing and it launched at me and it scared the hell out of me.
yeah.
And I jumped out of bed, left my wife there, and turned on the light. And instead of like, "Are you okay?" It was like, "Why'd you leave me here?" Like, oh fuck. uh, it
Yeah, fun
it made me
stuff,
laugh.
man.
It made me laugh, but it was still it was still freaky just to like open my eyes. I couldn't move, and I just see something form out of just
Yeah.
black pits and just grow bigger and then just
Wow.
launch at me. It just scared the hell out of me. Like I
Yeah.
felt like I was getting attacked, and I just jumped up. Just all of a sudden, just had the urge to just jump the fuck up and run. And I didn't have that when I was looking up till like
Right.
I seen it lunge at me. Then that's when I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
it's jumped up and ran. I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Maybe it was. Yeah, I wouldn't be
Sounds
surprised if it
nuts.
was. I didn't. I couldn't feel myself like I wanted to move. It was more like, what the fuck is that?
Right. Right.
It was just weird. It was very weird.
Yeah, man, I could talk about this stuff for hours, honestly. Like, it it's just very intriguing to me, talking about supernatural stuff. Uh,
We'll save that for the next
yeah,
one because I know your
yeah,
phone
we
is
can
dying.
always. Yeah, it is. It's like less than 10%, but yeah, it's all good.
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll save that for next
No
time.
worries. Yeah.
Uh, real quick, I'm gonna go over the comments. Let me see. Was it the egg thing with Jesse and that barefoot kid? That sounds that sounds fucking weird.
Oh
We
wow, that
saw
does sound
like
crazy.
the barefoot kid we saw coming out of the horse tunnel. What the fuck, dude? That's my brother writing that, so I'm gonna need
Yeah.
more info on that. That sounds weird. What the hell is going on? Have you ever had a dream in a dream? I had one about a demon that was under my bed.
Oh yeah, that
I've had
sounds creepy,
dreams
man.
and dreams that
Yeah.
just it always fucks with your brain when you wake up in it. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm wide awake. No, I'm still asleep.
Yeah, those are true.
Woke up thinking it was over, and when I uncovered myself, it was in the bed with me. What did you do to it? Why was it in bed with you? Wash your hands, pervert. Oh, fucking shit. Oh, God, I'm gonna mess with him now. Now that he didn't tell me that one, I'm gonna mess with him.
Yeah.
All right, bloodies. That is the episode. We had a what? We had a lovely night. Oh, okay. At least it was a lovely night. No pillow biting. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Was I was young and stupid. Usually how a good story starts. All right, bloodies, that is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being on, dude.
Oh, oh yeah. Thanks for having me, man. This is fun.
Can't wait to have you on next time where we're going to actually talk more about more supernatural experience, paranormal experiences. whichever you prefer to say.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I'm down. Yeah, I mean, I've been meaning to get back into uh, YouTube again and social media, so this feels pretty good, man. Uh, Doing this, I would say, and
I could tell you
yeah.
were a little bit tense as we started. You started to calm down as we get to this point.
Oh yeah, man. This isn't. I'm an introvert, man. So
Okay.
it takes a while for me to sometimes get out of my head, you know.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I've had practice here and there, but like that's something that I've always kind of struggled with from for a very long time. Uh, I'm always like in my head, like just thinking of stuff, and not in a creepy way, but like maybe people find it creepy, but I'm always just thinking a lot, and not really realize how much of a quiet person I might seem in the outside, and I get that a lot. Like if you knew me in the past, people tell me how quiet I used to be. It's not like that was my intention. That's just the way I was, and that's the way I kind of am, to be honest. And I'm trying to be a little bit more, get out of my head. So I don't know if that tension, if you see that tension, it's because uh maybe that it's like I'm kind of, I don't know if my senses are kind of overwhelmed or not sure. But
Uh, it's
yeah.
okay. There's nothing to explain. As soon as you said introvert, I already understood. It's like, okay, yeah, you like to be quiet, you like calm and everything. You're when you're doing your thing. It's all right. I completely understand. It makes it makes it more special when you're actually on here.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I if you get me talking, man, I won't shut up. That's it's just that just trying to it's it's sometimes I'm just too much in my head, and I feel like stuff like this is good practice, at least for me to kind of get more get more out there. So I enjoyed it, man, and I'm down for another one. I think, like I mentioned, I'll be doing some more social posting and more YouTube stuff. So if anyone's watching, um, check that out. I don't know if you need the link for my YouTube channel. Maybe next time we can kind of use my YouTube channel as well. But if not, no worries, man. Eventually we'll get to it. I have a lot of
I
stuff
can
going
add
on.
you as a collaborator, so that way it'll appear on both.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's what. Well, I got shown that one because I haven't been doing it on YouTube for that long. I was mainly doing everything through Instagram Live, so everything on YouTube. Even I'm still learning some things, so don't worry, you're good.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, this was fun, man. And yeah, look forward to what comes next, man. Yeah. Yeah, just
Me
watch
too,
out
dude.
for posts. I put posts up there. I have a lot of things this year coming up, so yeah. Plenty of time to talk about that kind of stuff or just ghost stories.
Nice. Oh, you heard that, bloodies. Um, this talented fellow. If you want to see any of his work that he has on Instagram right now, go ahead and go check it out. He has a bunch of links for everything else. So go check out his work. Go check out his website as well. You'll be able to find a fucking bunch of stuff over there. I can't go through everything because there's a lot, and I enjoy all of it. So get your asses over there and go see it. Really, you're not gonna fucking regret it. Also, he's gonna be at Lightbox Expo in October 23rd through 25th. So
Right
yeah,
on. Yeah.
he's gonna be over there. I wanted to make sure to throw that in there for you.
Oh, thanks. No,
I
yeah, I
just
appreciate it.
I just
Yeah.
remember. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you'll be
appreciate
able
it.
to see
Yeah.
him in person.
Yeah. Thank you so
So
much, man.
yeah, thank you for being on. As for me, keep your eyes open for False Light, the short horror film that I've been busting my ass on. Well, me, my wife, and well, the other cast, we've been working on it. So yeah, everything will be in the credits when that short film comes out, so you'll be able to see who was involved for what. Um, Other than that, going to be getting started on Live with the Afterlife soon. So if you want to hear the stories on Spotify, go check those out because soon those are going to be taken off and they're going to be turned into full on acted out episodes. So make sure if you want to hear them first over there, go do it. It's also here on YouTube. So, hey, there's that. Oh, God, I feel like I'm about to burp again. What the fuck? The fucking enchilada sauce, dude. Oh. Uh, but yeah, make sure you go check all that stuff out. If you're actually curious about my other creations, my other artwork and everything, go check out Crude the Corpse on Instagram. If you want the gameplays, me playing a bunch of horror games and just talking shit and genuinely getting the shit scared out of me. Whenever you hear me yell and just like, oh shit, yeah, that actually is me getting scared. So yeah, if you want to see that sort of thing, if it floats your boat, Crude the Corpse over here on YouTube. Scary stories. I read Reddit stories on TikTok, so go check those out. Some of those get really fucked up. Not even kidding. What the hell was it? One of them, a guy's grandmother tried to kill him when he was a little boy. That was pretty messed up. Damn.
Crazy.
All right, bloodies. Other than that, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. As I said, go check out his stuff. Go check out all of his stuff. And make sure you go see him at Lightbox Expo in October. 23rd to 25th. Yeah, make sure. All right. Bye, bloodies. Bye, dude. I'll see you next time.
Right on, man. Later.